And are you calling today to file a safety complaint?
Yeah, a pretty extensive one. I've got a tremendous amount of evidence. I'm a General Motors vehicle driver for the last 10 plus years, and I've realized that there's the recall investigation about the engines on the GM vehicles seizing without warning. And I've had many lemon law vehicles that have been lemoned for this exact scenario, and I actually know why it happens because I've been around and around with so many dealerships, and I figured out what causes the problem. And so what I wanted to do
Mr.
was,
Byers, can I ask you a question?
yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Byers, yes, may I ask? So because you do have such extensive information,
Yes.
I wanted to ask, would you prefer the option to submit that complaint online?
Yeah, I can do that. I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't fall through the stack and that it's what I figured I'd talk to you and figure out what the best way to go about this is. If there was some sort of investigator that wants to call me back and take down notes,
Okay,
or
so that's why I was asking the question if you would prefer to submit your complaint online, because that way you can submit all that detailed information.
Okay. Yeah, so what would be the best?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and provide you the complaint processing information.
Okay.
So that you can have more detailed information as to how it works. So what happens is when you submit a safety complaint, your report is submitted to the Office of Defects Investigation technical staff to assess the information and identify safety problems. So each report is assessed both individually and combined with other reports contained in our database. The information may become the basis of an investigation. However, it's not guaranteed that it will lead to an investigation or recall. But this is the first step in helping NHTSA to identify potential safety problems.
Right. I understand that. And you guys currently have announced that you have an open investigation on specific GM vehicles. And while I don't
know, can you provide me that information?
I
that
do.
Way I can.
Well, hear me out, please. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, you're investigating. It's national news. It's hot headlines across all the news networks and newspapers that you're investigating some 800,000 GM vehicles that have a specific engine, and you guys are trying to figure out is there a problem with the engine or not. What I'm explaining is it's actually an electrical issue that causes the engine to run lean, experience detonation, harm the bearings eventually fail. I'm very familiar with it, okay? So what I'm trying to say is I personally don't have a VIN number right this second to give you. I just know what the problem is, and I'd like to talk to an investigator to try to get you guys pointed down the right path.
So that's why I'm trying to provide you the information as to how you can either, if you don't have a VIN number, you can mail in that inquiry. However, here on the NHTSA hotline, we're unable to provide you contact information for the Office of Defects Investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any way that you can have them reach out to me? Do I need to put any special notes when I fill out the online inquiry for them to please reach out to me?
Unfortunately, the option is for you to submit the complaint to see if it leads to an investigation. That's the only option that we have.
Right. You already have an investigation is what I'm saying. So I just wanted to make sure it gets... Okay. Anyhow, okay. So is there anything else that you and I can accomplish, or are you just telling me I need to get on the computer and do it that way?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, if I did have a VIN number, then typically a person can file a complaint with you over the phone. Is that correct?
Yes. So, but because that's the reason why I was providing you the option to submit it online.
Right.
Because as you stated, and as I hear, you do have a lot of detailed information.
Yes. That's fine.
You can include that information in your online complaint.
And so I just go to the website, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website, And are there different
Yes,
places
sir.
to file different kinds of complaints, or no?
There's a tab up top that says report a safety problem.
Okay.
The other option is for you to mail in the complaint to the main office, the headquarters office.
Okay. Does the email as well as the mail-in go to the same location, or is one better than the other?
They both go to the same location.
Okay, perfect. I sure do appreciate you.
You're welcome, and thank you for contacting us. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.